Hey all, this is Joe, and I am back after dealing with a head cold that had me sounding like some type of troll in a cave, and then losing my voice. I'm back, I have a voice, and we're going to get right to it. This is the Tough Grid 750 pound Paracord. I have my Tough Grid Type 3 Paracord to compare with. So let's unwrap this thing and get to it. Okay, all. So we have this paracord here. That was sent to me. And while I'm unwrapping this, I want to let you know that the good folks at Tough Grid have reached out, and we're going to do an interview. We're planning on doing an interview here in the next couple of weeks, and want to know. I have my questions, but what questions do you have for those good folks? So go ahead in the comments below, ask your questions. Let's see. Let's see what kind of answers we can get back from them, and we'll go from there. So first off, this is 200 feet of the camo green, 750 pound. So certified Mill C, made in the USA. So nothing's changed as far as their product, where it's made or anything like that. But let's take a look at the real stuff here. Okay. So I do have to say I like this spooling. It's nice. And really, I was honestly, guys, expecting 750 to be a lot thicker. But if you look at this and say compare it to the 550, it's a little bigger, but really not that much. So I'm a little surprised, but that's cool. So let's cut the end and see what it looks like. So as you would expect, there is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cores plus the additional. So this is 10 core. So that's really nice. Obviously going to give it more strength. Now, we all know just because it says 750, that doesn't mean that it's going to hold 750 pounds. That is snap weight. That is not the standing weight. It doesn't say on here what the standing weight is. I'll have to go back and look at my specs on that, because honestly, I don't deal enough with 750 to know off the top of my head. So it is 11 core, as they said. So that's good. I would expect that the burn is no different, but let's see. Burn results are the same as what we had before with the other paracord, with the Type 3. So once again, that's no shock there. The overall feel, I kind of like this. I will say the Type 3 is a little softer, and that could just be due to the color and the pattern. But this feels more full in the sheath, but the sheath itself is soft. It's got a little friction, so it's not like going to completely slide, but it is soft in the feel, so it doesn't like hurt. It's not abrasive. Um, I get the sense from feel that it is nylon, and according to their packaging, it is 100% nylon. So we're going to go and skip right to the workability test and compare what a survival bracelet looks like with the 750 versus the other stuff. So stay tuned. So I'm just getting started, but I will tell you, because there are more cores in here, the um, sheath is a little bit less forgiving. It's a little bit harder to manipulate, uh, but it's not bad to work with. I'm not having a lot of problems. It's not twisting. So they stuff those cores into this sheath, and it just, because it's so much more full, it's a little bit more difficult to work with, but it's not. There's been a lot worse, I'll say that much, and it's still relatively easy. It's just more difficult than, say, the Type 3. So let me finish this up and be right back with you. So we're all done. Really, other than it being thicker, it's works really easy. You just kind of have to adjust the process you use. Much like this stuff, it holds its shape. This is, you do have to adjust for the thickness. So if you look at the knot, I use the exact same knot here versus here, and you can see the size wise that they're different. The green is bigger, even though it's the exact same knot. So because of that, you will have to make some adjustments if you use this. But all said and done, it makes a nice bracelet. It could be, I could easily see this being used. So measurement wise, just so you can see, I pulled the same amount that I would normally pull for, say, a Type 3, and it looks like, as far as the size goes, it's about the same. This has been worn a lot, so I would have to wear this one for a bit and see if it stretches out and smooths out like this other one. But overall, I will say the 750 Paracord, the Type 4, this is good stuff. It's quality stuff. I could definitely see using it. I want to thank the team at Tough Grid for sending this to me to try out. I, this is no shameless plug. Even though they sent it to me to try out and to review, this is good stuff, and I would use this to make more bracelets. So with that, I'm going to give it 5 stars. It's just as good quality as the Type 3 stuff, and it's strong. Price wise, it's a little bit more than what you're paying for the other, but I gotta say, I think this is good quality. It feels nice, it works well, and it's top stuff. So guys, send me your questions, but until next time, keep paracording. Later.